off the rip.
The global market for games grew from $70 billion in 2012 to $122 billion in 2017. By comparison, global box office revenue for films in 2017 was $41 billion.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. You don't often see these types of videos actually show these facts, okay, that show, the statistics of gaming. That's what I kind of like about this video in comparison to the other ones. I mean, this one actually kind of shows how gaming has grown. I mean, almost doubled in revenue over 5 years. For any market worth, dozens of billions of dollars, That's impressive. You take all the global box office revenue and even multiply it by itself a couple times and it still won't reach the level that gaming is bringing in. That's pretty good, but let's go ahead and go forward a little bit and see what else they have to say.
I know when to step away. Because, like, I understand, like, some games, like, you know, they'll make me, like, really upset. It's like, okay, I need to step away, do something else.
See, this is just prime evidence that not everyone who plays video games has trouble managing their time and has trouble stepping away from video games. Video games are not these nightmare machines that cause people to just get sucked into them, you know? The whole thing, the video itself is apparently about how he wants to explore how gaming companies maximize profits off of addictive games and stuff like that, and the real-world effects of people getting addicted to these games. But, you know, it's so disingenuous because the vast majority of people who play video games don't have a problem, you know?
One study estimated that 9% of teen gamers are addicted. With an estimated 2.6 billion people playing video games globally, it's not a limited issue.
So think about that mathematically, okay? 9% of all people are apparently, by estimates, addicted to gaming, right? Or I'm sorry, teen gamers, okay? Which, you know, people under 18, according to this video, make up half of the gaming population. That means if 9% of that half is addicted to games, I mean, overall, you're not even talking about 1 out of every 10 teen gamers, okay? 1 out of every 10, basically, is addicted to video games. And that's the thing that these videos never establish. What does addicted to video games mean? Does that mean playing for 3 hours a week, 5 hours a week, 10 or more hours a week? Spending, you know, a certain criteria in games on microtransactions or on video games themselves? What is the guideline to being addicted to a video game? Or is there none and you just assume everybody who is a hardcore gamer is addicted to video games? That's the thing these people never establish in these videos, okay? And number one, it doesn't benefit their point any because, you know, how are you going to prove anyone of these people are addicted? What, he plays 50 hours a week? What if he's a streamer, you know? I probably could play 50 hours a week too if I was a Twitch streamer very easily, considering they stream pretty much like a whole shift. A lot of streamers stream for like 8 to 12 hours a day, and they're making more than doctors. So, I mean, it's a job. At the end of the day, that's a job. So they use that statistic like it's real scary. 9% of teen gamers are addicted. However, we do not dictate what addicted means. We have no definition for video game addiction other than some random definition made up by people who don't play video games or understand video games at the slightest. But 9% of teen gamers are addicted to video games. That means that not even 1 out of every 10 teen gamers who only make up 50% of the gaming community are even addicted to video games.
You spent 8 weeks there.
Yeah. I was playing, on average, between like 12 to 16 hours a day. So it would just be, I would either be playing video games, watching porn, watching some show, or I would be sleeping. That was it.
So right off the bat, 12 to 16 hours per day for somebody who is not streaming or making it their job, yeah, that's pretty insane. I mean, that only leaves you, 8 hours to sleep, you know, eat, go take a shower, go hang out with your family, go to work. If that is a consistent behavior and it's not like your job, well, even then I'd say 16 hours a day as your job is probably pretty much an addiction as well. I would say, yes, you are addicted to the game, but he factors in 3 other things that apparently also took up that time. Watching porn, sleeping, watching some shows, or playing video games. So 3 out of 4 of those things are not video games that are taking up that time. So, okay. So he didn't overall just have a gaming addiction. It sounds like he just had an addiction to like his impulses to play video games and to beat his meat and to sleep and watch TV all day. That's not